As pants the heart for cooling streams when heated in the chase, so longs my soul, O Lord, for thee and thy refreshing grace. This is a very old song, and the date on it says it was written by Nahum Tate, who died in 1715. So that's over 300 years ago. And the tune was by Nicholas Brady, who died in 1726. I think I got that right. But that is gone, out of here. The Albert Osborne song that I no longer see in the songbook is Trust in God, the tune Trust in God. And you might recognize the tune from the song By the Love That Never Ceased to Hold Me. The words said, though thy waves and billows are gone o'er me, night and day my meat has been my tears. Fain I would pour out my soul before thee, at whose hand my advocate appears. Only thou art still my soul's defender, hand of strength and all prevenient grace. Frail am I, but thou art my befriender, and I trust the shining of thy face. Yes, I get it. The words do sound very old-fashioned, and if you're going to add a song like the one I mentioned earlier, why should this one not go? Someone once told me that songs by generals were better prized and more likely to have been retained. I won't say who told me this. The Soundbook Council had certain people who were interested in keeping certain generals' songs in the collection. I'm tempted to sing a little of this Albert Osborne song to the tune Trust in God. I think the tune is a little difficult. Here goes. I think the words don't fit the tune as easily as they might have, and that might be part of the explanation for why the song was dispensed with. I'm going to try to sing one of the verses here. Though thy waves and billows are gone o'er me, night and day my meat has been my tears. Fain I would pour out my soul before thee, at whose hand my advocate appears. Only thou art still my soul's defender, hand of strength and all prevenient grace. Frail am I, but thou art my befriender, and I trust the shining of thy face. A little tricky. More important verse, I think, is verse 2. As the heart that panteth for the fountain. As the heart that panteth for the fountain, so I long for thee, the living God. To the spring that flows from out the mountain, lead me forth with thine unerring rod. From the depths my soul has called before thee, from the hill shall make thy praises known. For my foes shall not prevail upon me, by thy strength shall they be overthrown. By thy loving kindness so unfailing, never once hast thou forsaken me. Oh, for grace that I by prayer prevailing, may in faithful love remember thee. Lo, my soul before thine altar kneeling, renders up the sacrifice of praise. Place thy hand upon me for my sealing, thine alone throughout my length of days.